Welcome to Rob Talks. Thank you for supporting our channel. Here's the translation from the Mayan calendar for August 15th, 2025. If you're enjoying these translations, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now let's look at what all three Mayan calendars have to say. First up is the long count calendar, which is being represented by 13 Baktun, 0 Katun, 12 Tun, 13 Uinal, and the 13 Kin. This long count day carries a resonant sense of readiness. What has been cultivated is mature and prepared to move into a new expression. Today there are three number 13s, which is a sacred number to the Mayans, and it's also a number of completion. So there's a feeling of dignified completion and a poised threshold on the horizon, not frantic change, but the calm of a next step that's been earned. This is a day to stand steady and allow the next chapter to unfold from your centered place. You're being asked to take time to acknowledge what recent maturation has occurred and to make one small commitment that seals a learning into your daily life. This is a time to move gently but deliberately. Remember, your intentions matter more than speed today. Now let's explore what the Tzolk'in calendar has to say. Today's date is 1 Ix. Ix is represented by the jaguar, its symbolism of the shamanic feminine, and Earth Mother wisdom. It's about deep intuition, herbal, earth medicine, and the mystical knowing. It asks you to listen to nocturnal wisdom and to honoring the subtle, also to work with dreams and symbolism. The number 1 today starts a new Tzolk'in cycle. It's about beginnings, unity, and the spark of intentions, bringing seeds of potential and focused intentions. It invites new beginnings which are launched from deep inner knowing. Collectively, 1 Ix asks you to begin from the place of mystery, rather than pushing outward. Tune into what arises from your dreams, body, and instincts. This is a day to set intentions that are rooted in soul sight rather than ego ambition. This is the time to plant quietly but to tend to faithfully. Today you're being asked to spend time in quiet listening, maybe through dream work, meditation, or nature walk at dawn or dusk. This is a time to honor any small intuitive impulse with a concrete first step forward, that could begin with a note, a seed, or a call. This might also be a good day to work with an earth medicine practice like grounding breath, herbal tea, or a walk barefoot. Now, let's move on to the Hob calendar. Today's Hob date is 13 Muwan. Muwan is represented by the owl, storm, fire, and rain. Today, its symbolism is about the nocturnal messenger, storms that clarify elemental alchemy and insight via intensity, and the purification that readies yourself for growth. The number 14 is about expansion and emergence. It encourages the forward movement of what has been already integrated into the next phase of growth. Collectively, 14 Muwan brings active ripening after the storms. Where recent intensity clarified truths, there's now an invitation to let that clarity expand into felt, embodied action. You're being encouraged to use the owl's sight, to see what others miss, and to let the newly revealed guide your first steps forward. You're also being asked to take one modest act and to express an inner truth. Also to note any dreams or intuitive messages, and translate them into today's to-do list. Now let's look at what the collective message is from all three calendars. Today's calendars ask us to begin again, but this time from the depth of what we already know. The jaguar's intuition in today's Ix lights a subtle ember, and the maturing energy from today's Muwan supports outward emergence. So, collectively, this is a day for quiet initiations that ripple outwards with integrity. The themes today are that of soul-rooted new beginnings, translating inner clarity into first steps, wise, quiet leadership through example, and embodied emergence after purification. This is a good day to journal a short intention seated in intuition, then plant or place something physical as a reminder of this intention. You're being asked to keep actions small and steady. Remember, consistency matters more than speed. Here is an affirmation reflecting today's calendars. From the depth of my knowing I begin again. I plant one true seed and tend it with patient devotion. Thank you for your support.